Welcome back. For those of you that have seen the Greer Buyzone Tool and that have liked it, I have a follow-up. I made some additional changes so that if you want to take some profits or generate some cash using the Buyzone Tool, it only shows you when to buy, but it doesn't tell you when to maybe open a trade and close a trade so that you can generate cash or generate profits. So I made some modifications to the Buyzone tool. It's called Greer Buyzone Plus, but unfortunately I'm unable to share it in the public domain because it violates some house rules, I think because I combine multiple indicators to come up with this method. So if you're interested in actually having the ability to download it, I have made it a private script and just shoot me a text message or a chat message via the TradingView tool, and I'll send you the link. So let's get into it, and I'll show you how it actually works. So the here's the tool. It's called Greer Buyzone Plus, but you can't see this. It's not public. It's only private. And I'll walk through the code of it. So if you want to look at the code real quick. Um, Basically, what I did was wrote this: knowing when to buy is only half the challenge, but what about if you want to take profits or you want to generate cash for long-term investments? What I do is I use a strategy with the Greer Buyzone tool using the Arun indicator and the Gaussian filter for trades. And I brought out some credit comments here to Tushar Chandy, who invented the Arun indicator, and Carl Fish Goss, who invented the Gaussian process, and then Donovan Wall, who actually wrote a script using the Gaussian channel that I used. You can see I had to made some changes to get this to version 5 for the Donovan Wall's version. I had to change some things to make it work. But I won't walk through all the details, but I'll show you how the tool works. And if you want me to walk through all the details, I can. But once you load this up, it'll show you the original Greer Buyzone method using the Arun tool. And I added the capability to show the vertical lines or not show the vertical lines. So this shows the vertical lines. And then you want to see the Gaussian channel, which I was talking about earlier. I put it there, and this is the default I use. I'm using the 233 sample period and the 233 Arun length. And then if you want to show trades, I add a show trades. I'll walk through what this is, the show trades option is. So as um, you can see here that this is the buy zone that you've been introduced to before. When's a good time to buy? And so basically what happens is during the buy zone, if there is a green a connection in the buy zone, it will do a trade. And actually, this is actually hard to see, but this just turned red to green right here. And so this is where it starts to trade, one of the trades. And then this is where you would open a trade, and then after the buy zone ends, we're looking for it to go to red. When it goes to red, then that would be a closed trade. So this is where you could take profits. You don't have to do the full 100%. Maybe you buy 100% here, maybe sell 10% there to generate some cash for your next trade. And then again here, we're opening in a buy zone, we're buying a trade here, and then we're closing the entry when it goes to red, which would be here. And as you can see, this for Apple, for the life of Apple, this would have been a total of 10 trades. And these are all the list of all the trades that would have happened since 1984. There'll only be 10 trades, so it's really a long-term strategy, not a trading strategy. And as you can see, the performance overview we can see here is that it's an 80% hit ratio. So and then you can go to like Amazon, do the same thing. It will show you. I'll reset the chart here. This is 100%. So every single one of the trades was 100% accurate for Apple. I mean for Amazon. and you can see where the trades were. Here's a trade that opened and closed. And then if it's a stock that hasn't been out that very long, of course, there's no strategy at all that you can see because there's no trades that were ever created. This one would have been a 92% accuracy. Microsoft would have been 75%. NVIDIA would have been 100%. QQQ would have been 100%, six trades, and so on. You can see. Now there's some stocks that you wouldn't get. This is 76, so it's within 60 to 70% or greater, pretty much on all of the trades. This one, for example, well, let's see. There's got to be some that aren't. So like let's go to our favorite one, GameStop, and see if it was would have been a losing. No, that's 60%. So there's some that there's some stocks out here that you're going to be not going to get above 70% accuracy. But so far, back testing, it looks like it's a pretty good strategy. Um, let's see, is there anything else you need to say? Oh yeah, you can use this for crypto as well. You can see there's only three trades, but it would have been 100% accuracy. You can look at the profit levels and the drawdowns as well. Ethereum was 66%, so it's not 100% perfect, but it's something that you could use if you. What I would do personally, and this is not financial advice, but for me, whenever I'm in a long-term stock that I want to start to generate some cash for, let's say I think there's a recession coming or something, and I want to start generating some cash. This kind of gives you an idea of where you can, do these trades where you would open up a trade, hold it, a majority of it, and then maybe sell a little bit for some cash gains so that you can build up your dry powder for the next correction. So again, if you're interested in hearing more about this, or if you want me to go into more details about how this tool works, or if you'd like to download it yourself, just send me a private message and I'll send you the code and you can let me know if it works for you. Okay, thank you very much.